about our children from Butere High School who, because of a play that was written, some incidences took place that has attracted the attention of many people in the country. My appeal today is that we as a Kenyan society should not incline ourselves into building and developing a hostile society by bringing a culture and plays and putting into arts issues that can plant the seed of violence in our people. We cannot invest in a future generation that will be full of anxiety. We are seeing a tendency in the abuse and the use of social media and all our medias to advance things that cannot be advanced even in developed countries where freedoms of speeches are there. The freedom of speech we have is not without limitation. In the liberation, during the emancipation of the slaves from slave trades in early 1900 and 1800, in 1901, one slave, after the declaration of that freedom, went through the streets of one of the cities in New York, swinging his arm and saying, "Oh, freedom, freedom, freedom." In the process, he knocked the nose of a white man. And of course, you can imagine the kind of altercation that came. And this is the comment he made, that your freedom ends where my nose begins. Freedom ends from where the noses of others are. And let us not inculcate a very hostile society by somehow encouraging our young people that the rule of law is alien to us, and the way of a society that you can say anything, you can demean anybody. And of greater importance is the demeaning of the office of the president, because office of the president is beyond the person occupying. It is a national symbol of unity in the country. It is a sacred office that we must all respect, not because of expediency and the benefit of one person, but it is our own honor as a people. It is a mark of an independent country. We want to appeal to our young people that let us respect our flag. Let us respect our constitutional offices, and let us respect our processes. We have problems. We have sometimes excesses here and there as people implement the law, but not at all that should become an excuse to feel that we should demean our own country. And you cannot put a judgment without investigation. We are a country of a rule of law. It is too early to condemn who is right and who was wrong, because the law enforcement agencies got a right under law to implement the law if it is preempting or protecting. Now, did they do it with the right orders is something that must be subjected to investigation. Number one. Number two, how did it get up to where it did? Who taught these children this thing? Who prepared? When you say the echoes of war in itself is sensational. It's sensational enough to make everyone to say, "Hi, what is this?" So where was everybody when this was prepared? Number three, this is not the first incident I think we are witnessing from the same school. 2013, we had the same problem. And they had to be stopped. And again, so we want to know what happened then What contributed to this now? So the question of forgiveness comes out of when a verdict has been reached to say you are condemned or you are free. So my appeal is, before, let Kenyans allow the agencies of law, implementation of law, to do investigation. Let them know what happened. We want to know who was responsible, who taught these young people, who is behind it, and why was an outsider from the school participated in art. If there was an arrangement for that kind that the school invited, it must be availed. Under what reason that contract was executed and what was the intention. But if it is just a play of encouraging young people to be hostile to regimes in government, it is something that we must be aware about. Because this country doesn't belong to one school. It belongs to all of us. And therefore, it's not a question of who is wrong now, but what is the issue? What happened? Because we trust our police, our men in uniform, that they mean well. And up to now, because all of us, we rely on them. You cannot tell us today you can stay in this country without police. We need the police. And we cannot condemn them. They are children of this country. They are parents. They are sisters and brothers of the same children. And if they acted, we must ask ourselves, what is it that motivated? And that requires investigation. Yep.